Dit vind ik zo fijn.
Yo mensen, we zijn bij een nieuwe livestream. Komt zo meteen een soort van klein eventachtig ding. Allemaal talen hier.
Like deze video af en toe.
Party Royale.
Nou, als je dat niet doet, ben je echt fan.
Fan. Abonneer ook op mijn kanaal. 50 seconden gek. Gast, dit wordt leuk.
1 minuut dus.
Ja.
Dus 1 minuut.
Wat dan?
Die mensen doen ook die stoelband.
Eindelijk verandert de muziek een keertje. Het wordt licht. Ja.
Wat ben je? Gek.
Nog wel. Oh, dit is dat Deadpool ding, of niet? Ja, dit is dat Deadpool muziek. Wow, 10 seconden nog maar. 12. Wat? Het wordt steeds donker en licht. Weet je hoe raar? 7 seconden en nu 5.
6,
Kom hier
5,
staan, kom hier staan.
4,
Aan deze kant, kom.
3,
Kom hier.
2,
Yo,
1.
het scherm
Oh,
is zo.
shit.
Wat de hel?
Het
Glitch? Nee,
wordt
grap, dat zou echt raar zijn.
Ja.
Nee, wacht.
Wow.
Hoor je, wat de
Wow.
hel? Al die... Hè? Die namen
Allemaal
allemaal.
letters. Yo. Gek.
Iemand zit nog bij de mini-stage te wachten.
Hey guys, it's Jeff Keighley and welcome to a special event here on the island. Christopher Nolan wanted Fortnite fans to be the first people to see the trailer for his upcoming film, Tenet. Everyone is so excited about this film. And I think now, given everything going on in the world, it is more important than ever.
Ja, soort van
still
film of
gather,
zo.
be it virtually, for a moment like this, just like going to the movies. Before we get to the trailer, I do have a special guest to introduce. Please welcome the star of Tenet, John David Washington. John, welcome to the party.
Oh my god.
This is insane. I mean, this is the first time we've had someone like you inside of the game world. What do you make of all this? Everyone gathering, millions of people gathering to watch your movie trailer.
Oh my God, I'm overwhelmed with joy and just humbled to be a part of this great community of beautiful people. So thank you for having me, everybody. Thank you guys.
Well, I know you have a gaming history as well. I know we were talking before, and you've been playing games for a long time. Tell us a bit about your gaming background.
Well, I mean, I don't want to date myself, but from my Nintendo Game Boy to my
Maar dat heb ik volgens mij voor van Teams of zo.
When they
Ja, ik
introduced
weet
Breaking the
niet.
Glass with Shaquille O'Neal, I used to love that effect. And then my all-time favorite sports game was NFL ESPN 2K5 with Terrell Owens on the cover. I think it revolutionized the game, the sport. As far as the game is concerned, and it gave me a greater appreciation for football and what goes into it strategy-wise and everything. So I loved it. And NBA 2K, obviously, I play that religiously.
I know I saw your PlayStation controller. Looks like the thumbstick you wore out almost, right?
That's right.
PlayStation.
And it's still with me. I still use it. I haven't upgraded yet.
Yeah, oh my god. All right. Well, I'm sure this
heb
controller
nul ping,
probably
hoor.
went around the world with you as you were making this big new movie, Tenet, and I mean, everyone is so excited about this, and I'm sure you're excited. You finally get to talk about it, right? Woo!
Yes, I'm
60
excited.
fps.
Just to be a part of it. I'm a huge fan of Christopher Nolan, so this is a dream come true.
Well, we've all been wanting to see more of it.
Okay,
and,
kan je
Wacht, iemand zit daar bovenop.
Let's get to it. The world premiere of the brand new trailer for the first time ever, right here in Fortnite. Check it out.
Come on!
Ja, komt-ie.
Nee, mensen gaan poepen.
Je gaat komen. Kom.
Mensen gaan poepen.
Nu gaat hij komen. Ja, boeien. Die kunnen jou toch niet killen? Nu komt een film. Dit is zo'n filmintro of zo. Wat?
Echt, hè? Ja, dus
Oh, joh. Wat is dat? Een boot of zo? Oh, joh.
Tenet. It'll open the right doors. Some of the wrong ones too.
Waar is het andere mens? Oh, hij is hier al lang.
Oh, deze... Ik ga daar een screenshot van maken. Holy shit, Audi.
I need some idea of the threat.
Audi's in Fortnite.
What?
Holy shit, brothers.
We're trying to prevent World War III.
Is dat drugs of zo hier?
Ja, vind ik veel.
Something worse.
Gekke wapens.
I gather you have an interest.
Dit is volgens mij met die boot. Ik denk dat het ding wordt.
Mike's bring me in.
Oh, Batman.
You really want to
Ja.
know? He can communicate with the future.
Waarom lieft hij?
Time travel.
Oh,
No. Inversion.
Aim it and pull.
oha.
Gekke gunno.
Ik had het
Shooting the bullet. You're catching it.
screenshot.
Whoa. Well, I've seen too much. Well, we'll try and keep up.
Dit is volgens mij het trailer van
Duty
de
transcends
film.
national interests.
Ja.
This is about survival.
Seems bold.
Bold, I'm fine with. I thought you were gonna say nuts.
This is where our worlds collide.
How would you like to
Holy
die?
shit.
Oh.
You chose the wrong profession.
Oh my god, guys.
Well, that from here.
Hasn't happened yet.
There are people in the future who need us. Who need Tenet.
We need to save them here and now.
It's reversing the flow
Doet
of
hij
time.
ook.
Doesn't us
Waar
being here
maak-
now
Oh,
when it never happened. You want to crash a plane?
holy shit.
But not from the air. Why so dramatic?
Well, how big a plane?
Oh,
Wat
That part is a little dramatic.
is dit het?
Ja, ik denk het. Wacht. Niet lief, hè? Moet gewoon nog kijken.
Oh my god, there you go. The new trailer for Tenet.
Oh.
John, David,
Praten.
more questions, maybe a few more answers, but what an amazing epic film. Tell me, I mean, what was your reaction when you saw that trailer? Because you obviously, spent a long time filming this thing, but the way the way it's cut together and the sort of the questions that it's prompting, what was your reaction when you saw it?
I was overwhelmed with joy, disbelief
Yo.
suspended in that. I was admiring how well the beard
Holy
was
shit.
kept up.
Oh.
But really, it's just, it's interesting because
Is
there are
dat
just
zijn
little nuggets of information and just breadcrumbs of information about the movie that I was surprised that he was going
En
to
hem
reveal.
gewoon een
And
lockdown.
I love that he did. And
Yeah.
it's just,
Is it
being a fan,
live?
a huge fan of Christopher Nolan, this
Oh.
seems like, we're familiar with his films, we obviously know his films, but this seems like something different. It seems like this is where he's about to take us for the next 10 to 15 years of filmmaking.
The scale and the epicness of it, that's what just blows me away to see all those different countries. And for you, I assume you sort of had a world tour in a way. It looks like, you were in India, Italy, like all these different places. So you really filmed in all those locations, right?
Yeah, we were there from Tallinn, Estonia, to Mumbai, India, Amalfi Coast, Copenhagen. It was, and to me, it just gives the film so many different personalities. There's an international environment that's set with these characters that they're placed in, and what you saw is where we were. It's not green screened. We had some cameras out there, and we filmed it, and at these beautiful locations, and sort of in these interesting sort of alien-like looking, planet-looking places as well. So it was, which gave me the motivation to just give it my all because of the set pieces and where we are, and we're so detailed and specific to the story that we're trying to tell. And when you watch the trailer, I highly recommend watching it again and again. You get more answers.
Oh, as I said,
But-
every little line of dialogue, I'm sure, has to be, kind of reverse engineered and dissected. There's a lot going on in this film, like you would expect from Christopher Nolan, but the epicness matched with, you know, such an interesting narrative and huge stunt sequences, action sequences. I wanted to ask you about that because from a stunt perspective, I mean, you're doing things that are not supposed to be humanly possible. That I mean, it's just like the reverse rappelling or whatever you call that. I don't know how much you can share about what's really going on there, but how did you film those things?
Chris and Hoytema had a camera, and we and they yelled action and cut. No, but like it was some of the moves that we were doing, especially those hand-to-hand sequences and the physicality of it all. Some our stunt guys, George Cottle and company, you know, they've never done some of these moves before. They were sort of inventing them for this movie specifically. So it's so exciting that we're going to be able to introduce this, you know, new style of fighting, this new style of combat. You know what I mean? And again, to be seen in a theater, in a movie, on a big movie screen, it's gonna be so vibrant. Oh my God, I'm telling you.
No, and again, what I love about this film too is that it's going to be thought-provoking. I think, you know, it's the thing you want to experience with your friends, talk about afterwards, and pull apart.
Yes.
And I'm sure even as you guys were filming, you were trying to kind of, you know, understand all the layers of this, because again, like what we see is only the surface.
Every day, I was bugging every day. I had questions.
You know,
but he was very gracious, and he answered them very calmly and patiently. With me, it was important that we were able to track the actors track the story correctly, so we can tell it the best way we could. And so he was very patient with us. And I say that very politely.
well, you're lucky that you get to text Chris Nolan when you have a question about the film. The rest of us just have to carefully dissect the trailer and go to Reddit to try and understand what's actually going on there. But I gotta say, it's like so many hints, and that's what we love, I think, is like, you know, slowly peeling back the layers of this, but still having such an interesting, heartfelt story that I'm sure is at the core of this film. Like all of his work. Yeah, it's so exciting to get a glimpse at this. The airplane sequence.
Dat hondje was in zijn hoofd net, weet je, grappig.
That was completely unexpected. I didn't know we were gonna see that, or that was even in the film. Is that like a practical effect with like a real 747?
Yeah, that was a real plane, and that was a real building that they crashed that plane into. And we, you know, cast and crew all witnessed it. It was epic, you know. It was incredible. And you know, we all cheered and hooray when they yelled cut after Chris felt like he got it. So yeah,
Omdat ze geen Engels kan.
Really what happened. At least the night I was there.
No, I gotta say, the scale of this looks absolutely incredible. We all can't wait to see it, and I think I speak for everyone here in Fortnite. Being so honored that, you and Chris decided to bring Tenet first to Fortnite to show the world this way.
Om het uur is het weer.
No, this is,
ik ga niet om 9 uur weer, hoor.
Thank you so much, John David, for joining us. You made it into a video game finally.
Of wel, ik weet het niet, maar...
Hope so.
Awesome. All right, John David Washington, thanks for joining us. Thanks again to John David Washington. And before I go, there is one final surprise. This summer, we will be screening an iconic Christopher Nolan full-length feature film right here on the big screen. Stay tuned for more details.
Ik denk dat dat was, hoor. Of misschien niet. Of wel, I don't know. Ik wacht nog heel even. Ik tel tot 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oké. Geliefd. Oké. Dat is wel een leuke film op zich. Nou, dat was het. Tot de volgende video. En later.